What's up everybody, it's me E-Man from E-Man's Movie Reviews, and today we're going to review Tomb Raider. If you haven't already, please go ahead and click on the subscribe button, and while you're at it, click on that little bell too. Alright, let's start with a quick intro. Lara Croft is on the search for her father, who's been missing for a number of years. When she follows the clues that he's left behind, she's due to uncover some startling mysteries. Alright, let's get right into the good. The good. Let's start with the most positive for this movie, and I would say that Alicia Vikander did a really nice job at being the new Lara Croft. It should be noted that she's a much better adaptation to the more recent Tomb Raider video games. Vikander excelled at making her character much more grounded and authentic. Her action sequences never relied on the impractical video game issues, you know, the ones that would typically overpower a character. Beyond that, the film does a really good job of emphasizing Croft's resourcefulness in times of peril. Speaking of which, the film does bank on a lot of the dangers that Lara Croft has to go through in a number of different ways. One element that really drives this home is in the film's cinematography. I thought that the varying camera angles really helped increase the level of suspense during certain scenes. At some points, you even have the camera directly following Vikander, almost kind of like that over-the-shoulder view that you might see in video games, which makes you feel a part of the action sequences themselves. As far as the story, I thought they did an adequate job with it in terms of making it engaging and intriguing, in terms of keeping it interesting for the audience. It wasn't oversimplified, but yet still had a nuance to it that keeps the film engaging. For instance, I did like the blurring of the lines between myths, science, and the supernatural. Moreover, the mild plot twist was actually pretty welcoming. Okay, enough of that, let's get right into the bad. The bad. Now overall, this movie is pretty predictable. You'll see the obvious fake outs coming a mile away. I think that's more so a knock towards the writing and the directing. A lot of the callbacks and the dialogue in the film really seem obvious that they're just setting you up for something. When that something happens, you won't really be all that surprised. Worst off, I could probably say that this movie felt about 15 to 20 minutes too long. As a fan of both Dominic West and Walton Goggins, it felt as though both characters were severely underused, especially Goggins. Goggins, who plays Vogel in the movie, is a one-dimensional character who seems to initially have some potential. When it's all said and done, his character was just limited, and that character probably just could have been played by a lesser-known actor. I think the biggest issue with Tomb Raider is more so in what the film did not do. There really wasn't anything new or innovative that makes this film stand out. A lot of danger that Lara comes across are things we've seen already in films. Not to mention, I rarely got the sense that Lara was ever really in legit danger. I don't know, for all I know, maybe this is just a problem with the editing in the film. Maybe a few different camera angles or tighter cuts would have made certain scenes just a little bit more thrilling. Okay, enough of that, let's get right into the reason. The reason. Now, I know video game movies have traditionally gotten a bad rap over the years. Now, I can't say that Tomb Raider is going to add to that negative record, but I also can't say that it's going to redeem it either. Tomb Raider is a very safe video game movie that just doesn't take very many risks. You see what I did there? Because, you know, Lara Croft, takes risks. You get it. You get the joke. Now, had this version of Tomb Raider came out in the early 2000s and we didn't have Angelina's fine self, I think this version of Tomb Raider would have been a smash hit. However, because this movie really didn't do anything new, it kind of just feels like The Mummy meets National Treasure. So when it comes to the rating of Tomb Raider, I've got to give it a 7 out of 10. I definitely think that Tomb Raider is worth the watch in theaters, but you're gonna have to go in with lower expectations. As a matter of fact, I'd probably say if your local theater has some sort of discount day or something, this movie might actually be the best one to see and really feel like you get your money's worth. Now, if you have seen Tomb Raider already, what did you think about it? Do you think that it stayed faithful to the newer Tomb Raider video games? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. I've got some more videos and reviews coming on the way, and until next time, I'll see you guys later.